Hey guys, welcome back to Digital Celebs. In today's video, we'll discuss bar rescue bars. Where are they now? Part 3. Let's head into it. Headhunters. According to John Taffer, who has worked as a bar consultant for 35 years, Headhunters is the worst club he has ever seen. Cockroaches were found in bottles, women were dancing in scantily outfits, and cringeworthy shows were put on stage. The attitude of the establishment's owner, Steve Ricci, added to the pile of problems as he refused to accept responsibility for the lack of hygiene at the establishment via Paramount Network. Ricci, a former engineer, had invested all of his life savings to open Headhunters, which he describes as a fetish-themed tiki bar and music venue. While it fared well in the early days, when new live music venues sprang up in Austin's Red River district, Headhunters was unable to get a quality act. It had changed from being a hunter to becoming the hunted, preyed upon by the competition in the area. Taffer hired specialists to fumigate the building and clean up the mold as part of the rescue effort in 2012. According to the report, he was able to put the staff on the payroll after finding, to his surprise, that they only took home the tips from the previous evening. The theme of the pub was altered to steampunk, and the name of the establishment was changed to Metal and Lace. Despite the fact that Ricci adored the new appearance as seen in the episode, the Gazette review says that the alterations were only in place for a short period of time. The tavern had deteriorated to the point of being filthy, complete with bugs. Even worse, the employees were never compensated. Ricci was forced to close the bar in 2014, 2 years after the rescue operation. Also, make sure to write your thoughts in the comment section below. Artful Dodger. For a long time before John Taffer stepped in to save the day in Huntington, New York, this pub went by two names, Artful Dodger and Radio. Basically, according to the Long Islander News, when the owner Mike Conforti noticed that the sales were dwindling, he recruited nightclub producer Brian Gordon, who relaunched the establishment, renaming it to Radio. Aside from that, he instituted 18 and over evenings to attract a younger crowd. Nonetheless, they never left a tip, never spent a lot of money, and presented the establishment with the possibility of being sued for supplying alcoholic beverages to underage patrons. That aside, the pub was experiencing severe mosquito and fruit fly infestations, with several guests reporting discovering the little creatures floating in their beverages. After being rescued by John Taffer in 2014, the bar was cleaned and disinfected. The bartenders were taught by an expert mixologist, and the nights for those above the age of 18 were cancelled. Taffer transformed the very dark and dirty facility into a secret speakeasy known as P's and Q's Outer Body, which he named after his parents. Sales increased by 30% as a result of the rescue operation. However, a fire that broke out in the laundry next door in 2015 severely destroyed the majority of the structure. They did manage to emerge from the ashes in 2016, only to close its door forever the following year in 2018. According to Newsday, it was purchased by a bartender who worked at the establishment in question. He did away with the speakeasy theme and renamed the establishment Repeal 18. The Sandbar Brewery and Grill. There was some uncertainty over who truly owned the bar at this establishment, which was amusing. A beach-themed pub with its own volleyball court, the Sandbar Brewery and Grill opened in Albuquerque, New Mexico in August 2017. Sean Caldwell launched the business in August 2017. He had borrowed $60,000 from Mike Martinez and his group of investors in order to do so. But he had never returned the money. The owner of the pub, John Taffer, was convinced by Caldwell's insistence that he owned a portion of the establishment. But, when questioned, Caldwell could provide no evidence to support his claim. Taffer began to see that the pub was losing money, primarily as a result of Caldwell's poor management abilities, and he took action. He was sacked, and the remainder of the crew was given training by mixologist Amy Kofsky and chef Jason Santos, who also worked at the restaurant. After being renamed Playa Island Bar, the area was completely renovated such that every item of decor screamed beach. The cocktail menu included a shared large-format frozen drink, as well as Jell-O shots, which were aimed at the groups of individuals who came in together to play volleyball on the neighboring court, according to the designer. The pub appeared to be doing well 6 weeks after it was saved by Taffer in August of this year, with sales increasing on a continuous basis. According to pub rescue updates, the bar was restored to its previous name after a ballot was conducted on social media platforms. The pub closed its doors in November of the same year for reasons that have not been determined. What do you think about these bars? Did you know where are they now? Let us know down in the comments section. This brings us to the end of today's video. I hope you had fun watching it. Give us a like if you did and subscribe to our channel to stay updated. Also, activate the bell so you definitely won't miss any of our future videos. And watch the 2 videos that are on your screen right now because I'm sure you'll love them. Enjoy your day and I'll see you in the next video.